You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
Hey,
great.
Derek.
Are we gonna have nicknames for each other each episode?
You're
I think
great.
we should.
You're great.
I'm Underboob. That's the original. That's the OG. So you're Nev Nips. I'm
great.
Underboob.
Oh wait, let's not give away the studio production value we have here.
Pretty low.
You're probably going to sing anyway, so you might as well just use
That's
that
a
part,
good
you
point.
know?
You're great.
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 You know who else is great?
Who's great?
John.
John's great.
I am great. You both are great too.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so quick.
On top of it, welcome to the Hug Life Podcast. I'm Monica Nevi.
And I'm Mike Coletta.
And this is our podcast about the joys of cats.
I like how you like. That's why we have our special cat guest today, Jon Durnell. He is a house cat.
I was on a...
Very excited.
I'll wait for Lexicon
What if
Braces.
your cat sounded like your voice?
Hello, I'm a cat.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Hello. Where is
What the fuck is
salmon?
that?
That's a very deep-voiced cat. Meow.
I'm a well-fed
Meow.
kitty.
You have a cat that sounds like James Lipton from inside the Actors Studio. Meow.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow.
No, we're not high. We're just having fun.
Right.
Yeah, good
Okay.
fun.
Do you want to tell people where they can find out your tour dates? Like,
Yes. MonicaNevi.com. The calendar should be all updated, and I will, post a big list of where I'm going to be all summer because it's going to be all over the place. So you can
Yay.
see on my Instagram at Monica Nevi or my Facebook / Monica Nevi or Twitter or Snapchat. A lot of options.
Yeah, there's
really.
a lot of things going on.
There's things happening there.
Yeah.
But,
Where can we find out your shows?
well, you can follow me home,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you in private.
A lot of people ask to follow them on Twitter. Not a lot of people ask to
Yeah.
follow them home.
Yeah,
I like this. I
exactly.
like how open
That's
you
what
are
I
to
want.
meet.
You can
That's
follow
what
me
meet people.
outside, but I've never.
Yeah. Follow me home,
Just
and
follow
I'll
me
tell
home.
you privately, or you can go and follow me on Twitter at Twitterless John.
Twitterless John.
Yeah, there's an underscore in there too, so you got to really earn it.
You got to earn it. You got to find it.
It's twit_turless John.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Really?
It's hard because they wouldn't let you just use Twitterless because they're like, you can't have Twitter in your Twitter handle.
That's
bullshit
stupid.
like that.
That's
But-
dumb.
There were people that would be like Twitter John or
Exactly.
Twitter Mike or something. Oh, well, I'm at me Coletta on Twitter. Also, you can go to colettacomedy.com and I have my calendar up there.
Ooh.
It's a thing. I've been updating it lately. It's been pretty good.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Feel good about it.
He's a calendar guy.
I love calendars. Organization.
Mike Calendar.
Sometimes you get calendars and they have really pretty pictures on them.
Sometimes
That's
they have
nice.
cats.
Ooh, or yes.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
love
I
a
was
kitty
gonna
cat
say
calendar.
puppies, but we already talked about cats. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Didn't think about it.
I mean, we can go to the puppies. We can we can switch gears. Rough.
Animal sounds with
Wow,
Jon
did you guys
Durnell.
see how fast and professionally John switched
Rough.
gears there?
I did.
I am
It's
amazed.
like
know.
he spent time
He's
in
just changing
Hollywood.
gears. Manual transmission. He doesn't even care.
Exactly. I'm preparing for some VO stuff I'm doing for Animal Planet here soon. So,
Rough.
Some voiceovers for Animal
Yeah.
Planet. where
Hey,
you
John, can you
well,
make the cow
some of
sound
those
for us?
animals don't know how to do the shit
Move.
properly. They don't know how to deliver
They
them.
got the look, but they don't know the audio stuff.
I'm a chicken. That's what you. That's good. That was really good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Monica, what's on our website again that you can do? What's on
Oh, yeah. If you go to huglifepodcast.com, there's a banner up at the top, and you click on it. It takes you to Amazon right there. Look at that. Ooh, Amazon. You can shop for
As you
stuff.
normally would,
You
yeah.
can buy cat.
You can buy a cat.
You can buy a
think you
CD
buy
of
a
John
cat.
making animal sounds.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
You can buy cat food, maybe.
Yeah.
Cat.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe a cat
A cat toy?
condo.
Oh, you can get a cat condo on Amazon for sure. I've been
Yeah.
shopping for
Oh,
them.
yeah.
But if
Definitely.
you go through our website, we get a little percentage of what you purchase, and it helps us pay for the website and stuff.
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice.
It's
All right.
fun.
I'll send people that way to find some cat stuff.
Yeah. There you
Yeah,
go.
only cat stuff though.
Yeah.
Right. But you don't want anything
The
weird.
cat
popping.
people, they are huge in the USA.
Real
Yeah.
big. Also, if you want, you can email us at huglifepodcast.com.
Oh yeah.
At email us at huglifepodcast.com. You can email us at
don't even-
huglifepodcast@gmail.com.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, didn't
Or
even
you
notice.
can like our Facebook page. That would be fun.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can stalk me on Instagram.
Ooh.
Oh, you got
that's fun.
Instagram too?
Yeah, I do have that.
Sliding those DMs.
I have a Jon024 Durnell because that's
Jon024.
yeah. I tried to
Durnell.
trick people
I
instead of
follow
doing
him.
420. I did it backwards, so it looks like I don't smoke weed. Right?
Oh yeah,
But
it looks
really,
But really, I do.
You were super high when you picked
Yeah.
that name.
Do you see that? You see
I
how
found it.
you see
I'm
how I did that?
following you.
It's crazy how
The last picture you took, you were at a Dodgers game.
I'm often at Dodgers games.
I love Dodgers games. I went to my first one recently. Big fan.
Well,
big fan.
I
Huge
work
fan.
for him, so I can get you some hookup.
Oh, you said the magic word.
Good
That
to
being
know.
hook.
Yeah.
Hook, the word of the podcast.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was hoping we were,
the word of the
the word of the
podcast.
podcast. I was hoping we were going to put in some sort of Robin Williams Peter Pan reference later, but you found it early. Good job.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, nice work.
I didn't think we were going to talk about Peter Pan today.
Oh, you have no idea what we're
There's
going to
so
talk
much
about.
we've talked about that I didn't
gosh.
expect.
All
So
right.
this is
Like our podcast about cats.
Yeah.
our podcast.
Now,
I was
if
thinking
you were
Paw,
lost-
P-A-W.
Ooh, podcast.
Yeah.
Ah. Ooh, I like what we're doing.
Yeah, that was an
Make
idea
sure
for my
when you
lexical
post
embrace.
this one, it is listed as a podcast.
A podcast.
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 That could be the-
yeah, it could be the name of it. Yeah. Oh wait, we have
Podcast
a
with
name
Jon
for the
Durnell.
next podcast already.
But is this the one that we're doing?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Are you guys prostitutes? Is that what it's called? No.
No. Are you prostitutes?
The
We have met
lexical
a few.
embraces.
Yeah, we're
We're
gonna
do
lexically
that.
embrace people. We're
Yeah.
gonna shout them out.
This is what we call shout outs. You know, you got any shout outs? You want to say hi to
You
your
can
mom?
also
I'm sure
shout
she
out
listens.
things like stores or fast food chains. I do that a
Mhm.
lot.
You can do
Oh,
anything.
right.
Yeah, because I was
Okay.
going to start with rain. I was going to lexically embrace rain, especially here. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, it
You're-
cleans the air.
All right. That's cool.
From
That's
Seattle, it makes me
Washes the
feel
roads, cleans
home.
my car.
Cool. That's the only way it gets
Yeah.
cleaned.
Yeah, I don't wash my car.
Well, I don't often wash mine either, but I'm trying to make a change.
I know. I need to make a change. My car is very dirty.
It's great.
I looked at the man in the mirror and I was like, "Yo, you need to wash your car." It's just-
Is that how that song goes?
that's really, I'm pretty sure that was
Yo,
a
dog,
lyric in the
you need to
song.
fold your
Wash your
laundry.
car.
It's
Yeah,
just
I
different.
definitely need to do that too.
Ouch.
This is like-
I need to do some more. And people who dance by themselves, like if there's a band or something, and then they're like, you know what, I love this song, I'm going to dance anyways. I don't need other people. It's a good time, man.
You
It's
ready
just
for a-
in Vegas, so there's a bunch of drunk people doing
You ready for a pop positive quiz?
pop positive quiz. Yes.
Yeah. Positive spin. People dancing alone. Go.
Positive spin. You're having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. You have to. Someone has to do it first
Start the
for there to
dance.
be a group, right? There can't just be. There could be a couple people that go, but still, somebody's got to make that choice first, right? So then you get everybody having a good time. Everybody. I think when you dance, you just are happier. I dance by myself in here all the time. It's kind of a strategy, you know.
I
So
mean, I've
they're having a
danced
good
alone
time.
many times.
My
I have
favorite-
no shame in it.
You don't want to dance with somebody, and you don't want to feel the heat from somebody.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
I wouldn't mind feeling some heat.
maybe
Meow. Meow, meow,
I
meow.
wouldn't
Get
mind
the
feeling
heat
some
on.
heat. Well, yeah, and if you're
The
by
heat
yourself,
is
then you
on.
don't have to be. It's not like that pressure of like, am I dancing good enough? Does this person like me? Yeah, fuck it.
Oh.
You're
Yeah,
just
you
dancing
do it
by
by
yourself.
yourself.
And then there's not the pressure of, do I need to like step up how sexy this dance
Yeah.
Because like sometimes, you know, when you're dancing, you got to be like nearly penetrating. And sometimes it's inappropriate to do that. And you got to just understand the
Yeah.
setting, the atmosphere. Did you
Right.
just meet this
I
person?
got in trouble
Right.
for just
Are
like
your
grinding
parents
at
around,
all weddings.
you know?
You know?
Oh, well,
I would
think
just
you have to
grind at all
a
weddings.
wedding.
Right.
It's all I do.
Love is in the air.
Yeah.
I mean,
Grind it out.
I grind on everybody at weddings.
You shouldn't
Bride,
grind
groom,
on
Bride,
whatever.
groom,
everybody.
bridesmaids, groomsmen, parents, grandparents.
Grandma.
Hey, well,
It would be
grandma
like-
might not mind.
Go up to grandma and you're like, "Can I have this dance?" And then you
Weird uncles
fucking
just
get behind
down,
them.
down, down, down.
No, we were in Vegas and we were on Fremont Street
Ooh.
watching a band.
The good part.
Right.
It's my favorite part of
I do
Vegas.
like
I
it.
know. I mean, it's a good part, but it's just
It's-
like that is Vegas.
It
That's
makes
right.
you
Yeah.
feel really pretty. But
why I
there's
like
this
going.
chick just fucking woo, getting down by herself. She's having a good time, right? Some dude comes up, starts dancing with her. Maybe 5 minutes later, her boyfriend shows up and he goes, "You told me you were going to the bathroom."
Whoa.
So she's just like, "Fuck this guy. I'm gonna go dance by myself." It was so funny. Oh god.
I mean,
I love it.
I
She's
enjoyed
having-
Fremont. I was offered crack there.
Yeah, that seems like where that
Yeah.
would happen.
Well, it was interesting. I was walking down, and this guy was like, "Hey, you want some crack?" I was like, "No, I'm cool." He's like, "You smoke crack," and I'm like, "Oh."
You're like, oh, that seems racist.
I didn't know
That's
that.
Jesus.
Oh no, he was black too. So, it's still a little
At
racist.
that point, he's just being a good salesman. Okay? Just really
You
trying to
know
sell it.
you
You
smoke
smoke
crack.
crack. I was like, I did once on accident, but I mean,
Who hasn't?
Were
You're like,
you
how
there?
did you know that? Yeah.
Every time I've heard of someone smoking crack, it's usually been on accident. Actually, you're like the third or fourth person that said they've smoked crack.
Ooh, maybe
on
that's
accident.
like the I didn't inhale kind of.
well, I didn't want to inhale because I didn't know it was crack. This guy was, well, I guess trying to convince me to be a new person on the crack game. So
This guy's new on the crack circuit.
yeah. He was like, I need more friends to smoke crack with. So he.
Oh, this was a social engagement.
Well, it was.
Yeah.
We were just smoking marijuana as people do.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, hey, I'll pack the next bowl. I'm like, well, that's generous. Who wants to do that? That's beautiful.
Yeah.
But he's like, but I got to pack it at my apartment. I'm like, well, that's strange.
That's dicey.
Why is it
Well,
seems-
I mean, I guess he didn't want to show off. Maybe he had a lot of weed. And didn't want to pull it all out.
or maybe
He
it
has
was
modesty.
crack.
Maybe it was crack, which we later discovered. So he comes in already smoking it. I was like, well, that's a bit rude. Just couldn't wait. Hand greens off to someone else. But,
Yeah.
whatever. At least I'm going to get a taste.
Yeah.
I get a hit of it next. And I'm like, this is the worst tasting weed I've ever had in my life. I'm like, what is this, a fucking burning tire? And then I pass it off to a friend. And he's like, oh, what was it, opium? I'm like, opium has never tasted like a burning tire.
You're right.
Yeah.
Never,
So he takes a hit, and then the guy starts laughing. He was like, that's crack. Do you like it? I'm like, well, now no.
right. Yeah, I feel very
If we
lied
never
to.
told
honestly.
you it was crack, if it was just weird weed, you would have just believed it was weird weed.
Well, I would have just sat there until I started to feel different than normal, and then I'd be like, well, that's just weird.
Yeah, how
weed.
did that part go?
Well, I mean, I was just pissed off the whole time. So I don't know if it was the crack that made me mad or the fact that I knew I'd smoked crack. But I just sat there extremely furious and focused.
Well, you
on
felt
it.
lied to. And
Focused on my
justifiably
anger.
so.
Well, yeah. I mean,
You know
were
what?
lied.
Guy who made John accidentally smoke crack, you're not great.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Shots
That's
fired.
a strong,
Really don't.
Shots
strong statement.
are fired today.
I hope you're making better choices, but that's just.
Maybe
No,
you're
he's
great
probably
now.
still smoking crack.
Do you have any other lexical embraces, Monica? Because
No,
I think
that's all
I
I
have
got.
two
Okay, let's
lexical
do
embraces.
it.
The first one, and I forgot to do it last week, is Kevin Comartin runs a variety show called The Kitchen Sink at the Atwater Theater, and it's an amazing show. It was really good. I had a really fun time. Cool movies on it, like independent movies they're making. There's a band. Ooh, free beer. Wow.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
I knew
Definitely get a
that's what
shout out for
would
that.
do it for you guys. I was like, they don't know any of the stuff in the free beer. They're into it. And then the other shout out is to the Best Friends podcast. It's Ken Garr and Kane Holloway, and they were the ones that said podcast because I love cats. They wanted to change the name of the podcast.
Theirs? Or
Ours. Yeah.
It's not enough about cats.
It's cats now.
Well, you
though.
could start a different podcast
called
all
the
about cats.
Podcasts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Podcasts?
Podcast, I think I like.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Do you want to be on my
Cool.
first episode of my cat
All right.
podcast?
I will. I'll meow, I'll purr, and I'll hiss.
Fun.
The
Dude,
hissing
that's
is very
three
important.
strong emotions right
Yeah.
there. I'm
Yes.
into it.
Right.
Right.
Can
Well,
tell
that's-
all
I think
those.
that's all cats do. Well, they claw. They claw too, but that's really a sound that.
Do you have
I
anything
think
shout
they
out?
judge. That's what I think.
Do you have anything you want to shout out, John?
I would like to shout out to a wonderful pastrami sandwich I had.
Oh,
Yeah.
now we're
Ooh,
getting
solid.
into it.
It was
Yeah.
It was a very good
Was it
sandwich.
today?
It was today at an Italian restaurant that I forgot the name of, and I wish I had the name.
Was it in Burbank?
It was over in the Burbank area.
In the bank?
It was in the bank,
In the
and it
Burb?
was very nice.
Mm-hmm. Pastrami in the bank.
The bird.
It was on, I believe, Magnolia. So if you,
Wait, was it like a cafeteria style place?
Yeah, yeah.
I've been there.
Right,
It's
yeah.
so good.
it is good.
It's so good.
It is a very good.
I didn't get a
place.
sandwich though. I got like the pastas that were in the
Well,
case.
I've had the pastas in the past, but then I was
What?
like, let's switch it up sandwich style. And I was like,
Oh my goodness.
Still made a good
Dude, let's
decision.
find this place out
It's
and go
very-
there.
They need a
hungry right
proper
now.
shot.
I know. I'm super hungry right now.
I'm super.
Oh man. Oh man. You really. More cat noises. More cat noises. Monica, you ready for the next segment?
Yes.
You ready to introduce it like you always do, like a champion?
Yes. Hey guys, good news.
This is a good news segment
good
where I
about
say
that.
good news to our
Good.
listeners.
Good.
First one,
This just in.
Nicki Minaj volunteers to pay for her fans' college loans.
Yay.
Yeah.
All of
Like
them?
all of them?
I'm a big fan,
I think it's
Nicki.
she said it on
Because I'll be a fan now. Just I'll be like, what was one of her songs? Bottoms Up? No, I think that was somebody else. But she was on it.
She was on it.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Get those bottoms up. I'm a fan.
it was like so,
Pay for these loans.
what happened
have
was it was this
all of
weird
her
thing
albums.
like where she was doing a contest to fly people out to visit her, and this guy jokingly said on Twitter, "Well, you want to pay my tuition?" And she's like, "Yeah." So it said she tweeted a tweet that said, "Show me straight A's that I can verify with your school, and I'll pay it."
That's awesome.
Who wants to join that contest? Dead serious. Should I set it up? But she said, she just took the O out because it's Twitter. She knows what she's doing. Yeah. Yeah, it's another example. I think that's a good thing to do for a person, pay some
Yeah.
student loans. That's
Yes. Yeah. I don't want to meet and greet or whatever. Pay for my loans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
exactly.
yeah, I
Just there's so many people I would never meet
Yeah.
if they promised to pay my loans.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Like,
I will
would-
actually make a deal with you where I will never meet you in real
Exactly.
life.
I will
Like, you can put a
actively-
restraining order on.
I will actively avoid you if you pay my student loans. That's the gift.
We see each other in public. I will look down.
Yeah. I'll look down. I'll walk away immediately.
I'll
Call an
talk
Uber,
shit about you if
just
you
get
want.
the hell out of here.
If you pay for the Uber, I will leave.
Next story. 700 Kerala villagers waded into a dead river and cleansed it and brought it back to life in 70 days. So this is in India.
How do they do that?
So what they do in and this is hopefully I don't mispronounce this. It says the Kutemperor River in South Kerala's Alappuzha district. It was because of illegal sand mining and pollution, this river just died. Like it stopped flowing. It just was like stagnant water,
Ooh, weird.
and it's been like that for years. And so what these people did is they went into the river and they started by removing the plastic in the river and all the weeds from the bottom. And then they had to hand sift the soil, like hand dredge the river where you dig up the soil in the bottom and clean it out and then put it back in. And they did that and they brought it back to life in 70 days.
Wow.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
That's amazing. I didn't even
Yeah.
know.
I didn't even know you could do
I
that.
didn't know rivers could die.
Yeah.
I knew they could
Well,
dry up or something. But I didn't
All
know
the
you could
fish
just-
were dead. Now all the life's coming back and everything.
Ugh.
So, yeah.
It's terrible.
But they fixed it. Isn't that nice?
that's
That is a
Great.
wonderful tale.
Yeah. So that's
A
good.
tale. I guess story. That's real.
Yeah.
It's like the tall tales coming from
You heard the fairy tale about the river that they cleaned
Yeah,
up.
that's crazy.
Hey, that
How
was
many
good
people
news.
did it take to do
700.
700
Mhm.
people.
It was
Whoa.
one village. 700 people.
That's a large village, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
700 people for 70 days.
Mm-hmm. A lot of number sevens there.
Yeah,
It's a conspiracy.
maybe it is.
What?
It was probably 69 days, but they didn't want people snickering about that. They were doing 69 in the river.
You guys tried to tell me you never 69 in a river before? What?
It brings it back to life. I'll tell you that.
We're really bringing this river back to life. Through the power of our give and take here.
Yeah, we were.
Give and give.
Give and give.
All right. Positive spin.
Yeah,
Ready?
we're doing it. I'm ready. So every episode we positive spin a big topic, and this is the big topic, John.
All right,
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Monica, go.
Being told that you look like someone else.
Good doppelganger. We saw this
Yeah.
last night. You inspired us.
It did happen, and it has happened many times in my life. I think it might be just a thing where it's like, all black people look the same. but I get a lot of the same ones, though. So now I'm really starting
Right.
to
Oh, God.
feel like maybe I do look like these people. I've gotten a lot of Arsenio Hall and a lot of John Sally.
I can
Now,
see
the John Sally, I
thing.
do understand. I've seen it myself. The Arsenio Hall, though, I don't really see it.
Yeah.
But then Chris Rock's bodyguard said I look like Arsenio Hall, and I'm like, well, dude, I know you've seen
Right.
Arsenio.
Maybe it's his hair that throws you off. I don't
So
know.
that's gonna probably change my thoughts a little bit on that. So
How do you feel?
look at that.
Yeah.
Isn't that a sexy
Put a
man?
hat on it,
Oh, that's
yeah.
not me. Oh, that's
That's
John
not
Sally.
you.
Oh my!
You're like, why are there that many of my headshots?
Exactly.
Up there?
I'm like, that's a bit crazy. That's not necessary. Me? How?
Me out with a
Oh,
good
that's
looking
not
piece
me.
of man right there.
That's right. Heavenly chocolate. That's what that is.
John Heavenly
Now I want to call this
Durnell.
episode Heavenly Chocolate. Oh,
Yes.
I'm gonna write that down.
We're really just changing the name of the podcast
Right.
every 10
That's
minutes.
really all the hour takes is what to call it.
Heavenly Chocolate Podcast. Great pastrami
How do you?
sandwiches.
Dude, oh, I gotta write that down too. How do you
never
feel about people calling you like that? Saying you look like someone else. Do you get upset
Well,
with
as
it?
long as they're attractive people, I'm cool with it.
I've
Right,
gotten
I feel like that's the
I've
hard
gotten
part,
some
is
real
like-
weird ones in my day.
All right.
What do
have we
you
got?
get?
I was in the line at a Panda Express in college, and this woman was like, "You look just like Heath Ledger," and this was days after he died, like days. Like,
Maybe she was just having like
she's like, "You look like a corpse."
Was your hair a little green?
My hair was longer.
traumatic flashbacks of him or
Maybe.
something.
But was
Yeah.
was it green?
It wasn't green. I was wearing a purple
Did
suit.
you
Does
cut
that do
your
that?
mouth
did that,
open?
Did that do it? A purple suit?
You have some
I was wearing clown makeup.
Trying some lipstick out that day.
Just-
That got
just-
out of control.
Just in line at Panda Express. This is where I try my lipstick. Just like test it on these people.
I know people that do drag just to go to the grocery store.
I mean,
Really?
Like they don't have performances, so they're like, I'm just gonna put my drag stuff on to go shopping.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
be you.
Mm-hmm.
Be you. But I don't understand.
Yeah, but I don't
as
think you were
Heath
actually-
Ledger. I just
Yeah.
I don't see that one.
Heath Ledger?
I don't
I don't
just
know. My
see
hair
it.
was longer, but I really don't see
I've
it.
seen you with longer hair than you have
Yeah.
now, and it's still not.
It still doesn't look
it's
that
not
way.
coming through.
This lady was crazy.
I wouldn't say that.
I also-
maybe she was traumatized.
I get we're gonna go through each person to see what they get, by the way, because you get John Sally and Arsenio Hall.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten that. I get Seth Rogen a lot
Okay.
I can see
because I'm a
something.
chubbier
Yeah.
white guy,
I've
and
never
then I
seen
get John Belushi every once in a while.
Wow.
I don't know. I
I don't
don't know
know
if
why.
your face
That's
really
a
looks like
stretch.
him,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Italian
I'll
dude, whatever.
I'll say Seth Rogen is probably the closest.
The closest, yeah.
That's the most believable
Mhm.
of the three you've given.
Yeah, no, that's the three I've gotten though. That's what's
Okay.
interesting to me. Yeah.
Someone once told me that I had Natalie Portman's eyes and Anne Hathaway's mouth. What?
Good gracious! Was this a serial killer that you encountered?
She was a weird lady.
Like
She's
you
a
have
weird
very
lady.
specific features
At a
in
bar in
different
Renton,
areas.
like I don't, she was hammered.
You
She
have
turned
the
out to be
nose.
29, and I thought she was 40. Like one of those ladies.
Oh, see.
She's lived a lot of life in
Yeah.
29 years. Yeah.
I get Kristen Stewart a lot. I think
Kristen
she's kinda
Stewart?
weird.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I guess that's right. Yeah, I guess I could see that.
Natalie
Yeah.
Portman sometimes, and that's really somebody said Jodie like young Jodie Foster once. was
I
like,
could see that.
At least they didn't say old.
Right.
Jodie.
I was like, what is happening?
You remind me of an old Ellen
You
DeGeneres.
look like
Oh, gracious.
you look like if Jodie Foster now aged 10 years. That's what you look like. No, young Jodie Foster, Kristen Stewart.
You look like
Natalie Portman.
now Judi Dench.
Whoa.
That'd be mean.
You look like the Queen of England. I'm like, oh,
Ew.
oh gosh.
She seems powerful.
Yeah, but she has money.
So why would it be good though?
That's always my response. Where I'm like, yeah, it's someone. Yeah, I'll take her money. I don't
Right,
know.
right.
It's fine.
so why would it be good though to get doppelgangered?
If it's someone who is successful, I feel like that means with your current look, you have the potential to also bank on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, or
Because I get really annoyed with it. Honestly, I get tired of it after a while.
I don't love it. You want to be your own person.
I want to be my I want to be my
Oh,
own
yeah.
person.
I think that maybe you give like that person feels like they need to tell you because Seth Rogen is their favorite actor or whatever,
Yeah.
so you're giving them kind of a fun feeling.
I guess.
John Sally was their favorite Laker.
Well, maybe. or they could have been a Detroit fan, or did he play for the Bulls? I think he got around.
He
a little
did
bit.
get it quite. Yeah, he got
did
a lot.
Oh my! And he was also in Bad Boys. I mean, he was the computer nerd.
Well, now you sold it for me.
He wasn't
Yeah.
he an elf in something too? Anyways,
Yeah, he made some appearances and things. But
Yeah, no,
when
no,
you're in
yeah.
Bad Boys, when you work closely with Michael Bay, it changes your life.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Yeah.
Have you guys gotten doppelgangers where it's just a person that someone else knows?
I have
Yes.
done that too.
That's actually
You
to
look
me.
just like my friend Sarah.
Yeah.
You're like, she seems cool.
After
I don't
comedy
know.
shows, I've gotten this 3 times where someone will be like, "You look just like my brother, who looks just like you. You guys are like the same person," and I'm like, "That's not a compliment."
You're gonna be like, maybe I'm your brother.
Yeah, I've done that before. Said that before as a cover when I've been like, "I hate you right now."
God.
Was your dad sleeping around in the 80s? You know?
Hey,
I'm sure some people know who she
do you have
is.
a slut dad? Where's that slut dad? You got that slutty daddy?
Slutty daddy.
Was he a mailman?
I was walking. I used to work for the Storm, the basketball team in Seattle, and I was walking to the game, and one of the security guards thought I was Sue Bird, and he was just like,
You're late.
One, I was like, you don't know the difference between 5'6" and 5'9", but okay. And then he was like, oh, you gotta, we're playing against Mike. His cousin was like a coach of one of the other teams. You gotta, and I told her, you guys, we're gonna lose, blah, blah, blah. She's like, you gotta shave some points for me. And I was like, all right. Like I just didn't say anything where I was like, you clearly
Wait a
don't
second.
know
Yeah.
that I'm not her. But
It's awful that you weren't this person, but you portrayed to him that you would shave
It's Sue
points
Bird,
for him,
right? One of the
which is wildly illegal in the gambling world.
and
Like, that's-
who's shaving points in the WNBA? Like it's, I don't know.
hey, that's somebody with a real gambling.
Right.
Like,
That guy.
I
he
don't-
was on a Segway too. I feel like that's important.
I actually exclusively bet on WNBA games.
I do rhythmic gymnastics, which is really just
Right. Like I'm a big
a
curling
losing
bettor.
game.
It's-
It's really hard to bet on floor exercise.
Yeah, I mean, when they get, I mean, how are you going to judge that little motion with the arm and the flaring of the, what is that, ribbon? Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I know, but like,
yeah.
I'm
How
telling
do
you,
you? Are they all get tens? To me, I think.
no,
it's,
I really think that girl from China got robbed in the Olympics. I just,
It's got real. It's got real. How did she get robbed? Is this real?
I don't know. I'm joking.
I got super excited for a second.
Just wanted to sound like I really had a
Yeah.
serious
I think she
gambling
got robbed.
problem. Yeah, she got robbed.
right. And when she got robbed, you got
Yeah, I got
robbed.
robbed.
That's-
Actually, I got my legs broken.
Over the Olympics.
with a ribbon. That's
right.
what happened.
The irony.
They
irony.
change it and they make it so you can bet on sports, but you can only bet on the Olympics.
Oh, wow. That's it.
Yeah, there's
cool.
some interesting.
Yeah. Well, there's some
logic to
interesting
that,
games
yeah.
to bet on in the Olympics, especially the winter.
the gun
Oh
skiing.
yeah,
Ski guns.
That's right.
ski gun.
And curling,
That's what
which
it's
was
called.
really popular
Is
one
it
year.
Biathlon.
Biathlon,
Yeah.
I love curling.
Was really popular one
Just
year.
the
Ice
brushing.
sweeping.
All the sweeping.
Ice sweeping.
Yeah.
That's why I like it. You're getting the ice clean. You're
Well-
working.
Well, let me tell you, that's the only Olympic sport I think I could maybe like be an athlete in these days. Like I can sweep.
Are you telling me, is this the beginning of our professional curling team?
Oh, are we doing it?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
we can start our curling team right now.
All right, let's go.
It's me putting the block down. And
Would you be the
guys
person
sweep it
that
up.
would do the stone?
Yeah.
And then we'd be sweepers?
It would be almost inappropriate if we had her sweeping because then it would look sexist that we're like, hey, you need to go out there and sweep.
Right. I'm also pretty accurate.
You're a dead eye
Bowling and
Oh.
throwing footballs and stuff. So I would
I think that might not be a football
The
throw.
fun part about the
bowling just pretty accurate.
I'll take the bowling, but the
altogether, right?
football
Don't
throw,
worry.
I'm
The fun part about curling is when they actually let the stone, they like kind of slide with it for a while on one knee and then they just let it go. That looks fun.
Yeah.
It looks just really
It does
fun. Like
look
the
like a lot of
stone's
fun.
propelling you forward. It looks cool. Let's do
All
it.
right, let's do it.
Let's
Find a team where we all look like the people on the team, and
Oh.
then compete
the
against them.
doppelgangers.
Compete against them.
We're here to take your identity.
Hello, we are here to take your curling sport. Meow.
Why are we German?
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow. Purr, purr.
We're the curling cats. Here we go.
Kitty curls.
Kitty girls.
Kitty curls.
Another
Scary girl
name for the
cats.
podcast. I'm just gonna write everything
Kitty
down.
curls almost sounds like a gym for children or something. Like, come in, kitty curls.
Yeah, like they're working out.
Get your 5-year-old fit.
Yeah.
You probably have to start doing that these days to compete. You know.
Get
Not
your 5-year-old
good
on.
for their growth.
Get your 5-year-old fit on?
development.
Yeah.
Do it.
Exactly.
I said get your 5-year-old on. That sounded weird, but get your 5-year-old fitness.
That did sound inappropriate.
That didn't
but,
sound right. I don't know.
But your 5-year-old.
I'm kind of
fitness-
sleepy. I don't know.
So weary.
So how do we feel? Okay, let's
One more point. I
one
felt
more
like
point
I
of
had.
doppelgangers.
Yes, but I feel like I'm
Where's
losing
that?
it. Oh,
what's the word?
when
for that
you
word?
don't look like that person and you tell your good friends, they're always like, "No, you're way better looking than that," or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I like that.
I don't
That's
know if
cool.
my
You have
friends
friends
have always
complimenting
said
you?
that
No.
you're better looking than that.
Right, maybe not.
Because, you know,
If it's
my
something
friends
you
have
don't
said some
like,
honest
whatever.
shit to my face. So they might be like, no, you're not that good looking. Calm down.
I have-
Simmer down. But
You want to hear an interesting fact about the word doppelganger real quick?
Yes.
It actually is a German word from the mid-19th century that meant double goer.
Double goer?
Yeah. That's what it means. It's what the word literally translates to is double goer.
Doppeldonger.
Doppeldonger. Me and him have a dong that looks exactly alike. How do we know it? Not going to tell you. Hey,
He is my penis lookalike.
I was peeing next to this guy at the urinal, and I looked over, and I'm like, hey, man, you're my doppeldonger. Bro, you and me.
like, where have you been all
And then
my
he got all mad.
You know, with the billion of peni out there,
Billions and billions of peanuts.
there is definitely a chance that there is a penis
That looks
doppelganger
exactly
for
like-
all of us out there.
Dude,
Yeah, even me.
Even for you.
do you think there are vagina doppelgangers? There's got to be.
I'm sure there is.
can't all be a
I'm sure
variation.
there's mirrored vajays.
Have you ever been with a lady where you're like, you look just like my other girlfriend?
I don't think so. But yet I'm not really thinking that mindset, though. So maybe I should now.
Right now you should be
I should
comparing
think
a
about
little
that
bit.
in my future endeavors.
No.
You're like, well,
You try not to
I mean,
study that hard, but you know,
it's like-
maybe.
is that you, Sarah? No. Oh, wait a second.
Oh, wait a second. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't see you there.
She changed her hair so you didn't notice. That it
Oh,
was
hey.
her.
Sorry, I didn't see you there.
Oh, my goodness. My bad.
I think we pretty much nailed doppelgangers and dongelgangers.
Doppelgangers?
Doppeldongers?
Dongergangers?
Yeah, that's what I wrote down. Dongelgangers.
Doppeldonger.
Oh, okay.
I think we have a better chance
That's what we said.
of finding our, genital doppelganger. Doppler gang? Doppler radars.
You're never going to say it again.
I was thinking Doppler radar.
That's how you find. That's how you find your doppeldonger is with your doppelganger.
Just sends out the signal. You're like, in this area, these penises are close to yours.
Of the billions of peni. I feel like I need to write that down. That was pretty good. Are you guys ready to top 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hang on.
The Top 5 Turnaround, John, is a game that you and I are now on a team together. We're allied forces. Okay. And Monica's going to give us the top 5 worst of something, and we have to say why they're good.
Oh.
Isn't
Yes.
that cool?
All right, let's see.
Isn't that cool?
And then we're playing. It's a game that
So
we're
it's
playing
like
together. We're playing this
Debate
game.
club or
It's kind of like Debate Club, but we're debating with no
Yeah.
one but ourselves and friendship and love and magic and go
All right, let's do it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say cats.
and cats.
We're team meow.
Meow. It's like Walter Cronkite saying meow.
Meow.
This is the 5 worst cases of mistaken identity.
Ooh.
So you're going to tell us why it's a good thing that these people got mixed up.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
First one. It's a guy who gets arrested and put in jail for robbing 10 women. And he's in there for 7 years until after 4 years he's paroled, and the other guy that actually did it that looked like him got arrested for a different crime, and they were like, oh shit, this was the wrong guy the whole time.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? He gets the good glory of knowing he's going to be on a podcast someday.
It's true. And he had free room and board for a little while.
Hey, you know what? Nailed it.
Maybe like
Yeah.
Making a Murderer, he could get a show
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Free room and board.
He
for
did.
sorry.
Yeah, free room.
It's true.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's nice.
you didn't have to pay for anything for a little while.
Got to go reset, have
3
a little
square meals.
Yeah.
Warm showers.
Warm group showers.
Yeah, exactly.
warm
Access to a
golden shower.
library. I mean, come on, this is too easy.
That's
This is
Just crushing
You're
this.
like, somebody needs to mix me up for a criminal.
And imagine, like, he's not being, accused of other crimes while in there because he's in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be.
So he can't serve
He's
any
really
other
straightening
time.
his life out, even though
Yeah.
it wasn't.
You know what I
that
love
bad
about
in the
John?
first
All solutions. Just a solutions man.
Yeah.
That's what I like. This
I
is
got
good.
this.
Nailed
place.
it.
Yeah, wow, that was great.
Yeah.
Put some twists on this.
1 for 1. Crushing
Number
it.
2, people accidentally elected a local politician because he kind of looked like a well-known politician that was running for the same office. So this guy had no experience, nothing. His name is Donald Trump. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, we're getting political.
Yeah, sorry.
All right.
So accidentally elected the wrong politician. You can't really go back on
for
that.
the guy
right?
that got accidentally elected, because
Yeah.
now he gets to like prove himself because he wanted to do this. And now he gets a shot.
That's
Right,
true.
exactly. And
He's about to lose himself in the
I'm
music.
assuming he saw the other guy and he was like, I kind of look like that dude. I'm just going to make some posters with my name on it.
now, if that's what he did, I mean, more power to him. Like, that's a good businessman. You know, if he was like, look,
Yeah.
I look like this dude and people like him, no one likes me, but I'm just going to make them
Right.
think that this is me.
Yeah.
Cash in on his
That's
hard
perfect.
work.
That is a smart person, you know?
Nailed it.
Like, maybe I should, run for something and just say that I'm John Sally. Just change my last name.
I think you
know?
should.
That's true. Yeah,
I'd
you only
vote
gotta
for you.
change one
Thank
name.
you. Thank you.
I'd vote for you for county
Now, would you vote
treasurer.
for me or John Sally me? I
You
don't
say
know.
class
No, I'd
treasurer?
vote for you.
Okay.
For class secretary.
I would vote
for
for you.
class
I would vote for you for class president
Thank you.
of this comedy class.
You want to be
That
the
we're now
captain of our
teaching?
curling team?
No, I don't want that responsibility.
Too much
That's too
responsibility.
much. That's too much.
It's just a busy day.
Yeah.
Kitty Curls captain John Sally. Okay, so he's got good business skills.
Yeah,
exactly.
I like
And-
it.
After they realize and he doesn't get elected again, he could probably open some type of business, I would think.
Oh,
Well, yeah, he's already got that on his resume.
like a burger
Right.
joint or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Burgers.
Now, who goes from politics to burgers?
I
That's-
do.
Oh, all right.
That's don't tell everyone my 10-year plan.
There you go.
That's all.
I'm going to rise to the top and start a burger joint.
That's what I really gotta get some experience in my political career so
Yeah.
I can start this burger
It's
restaurant.
gonna be amazing.
Well, you got to make all the connects,
Yeah.
That's what you got to
For sure.
start there.
Then you
'cause-
got a customer base already.
right.
You know?
Mhm.
You got to do the right zoning plans while you're in office so that the property that you want has been driven down by minorities,
Boom.
and then you push them out of the way right before you buy the property and set up the burger place. I've already learned how to be
I'm
a
really impressed with how this is going.
Exactly
right now.
what they're
Yeah,
up to.
yeah.
That's great.
John knows what's up, and I,
I
like
do.
this.
I shouldn't.
Did
And
you-
now the FBI knows. I
You're
should have
on
put
a
that on the
list.
podcast.
That's
so.
a problem. The FBI loves our podcast.
Do they?
They
Mhm.
love him.
Yeah.
They love positivity.
My name is John Sally. Meow.
Meow. Bark, bark, rough.
rough.
Are we on number 3 now?
Is John Sally? Yes, 3. All right. She must have been drunk, but well, maybe not. I don't know.
Mm.
Angry girlfriend.
Okay.
Guy's driving.
Okay.
There's a chick in his back seat that he didn't know. She sneaks into the car because she thinks it's her boyfriend because they look exactly alike. What?
Did they have the same car?
Yeah, maybe.
Have you guys ever done that before, where you've like gone with someone that you didn't really, you thought it was somebody else? You thought it was like you've like followed.
Got in an Uber.
I followed people
Wrong Uber.
thinking they're people I knew, and they weren't people I knew. I'm like, oh, whoops! I like tried to play it off like
Ooh.
it's going this way.
I'll just tell you right
Just
now.
Also going this way.
I'm glad I've never done that because I feel like that would not end in a very good scenario for
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, if I just followed some people for a while. Be
Wouldn't
like, I
be good.
don't think this is going to end well. And I wouldn't think it was going to end well if someone that looked like me was following me for a while. I'd be like,
John Sally was just following you
exactly.
around.
Well, if John Sally was following me, I'd be like,
Like, hey guys,
yo,
this
what's
guy,
up, dude?
John Sally just started following us around the mall.
It was amazing.
What a cool guy!
Have you ever been behind a
autographs.
car and you're like, they keep turning where I'm going to turn?
Yeah.
Like through a neighborhood, and you're like, they're going to think that I'm following them. God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't think that too much anymore now with, Lyft, or not Lyft, Waze. Because Waze,
Oh, it's sending
It's-
everybody on the
yeah,
same.
I think about that a lot. I'm
that
like,
makes
oh,
sense.
everyone else is using this app right now.
right, everyone's
Yeah.
going the exact same way. And so you could just clearly see that we're all trying to weave through traffic the exact same way.
Yeah.
So,
We had a chick, I was in like high school, but she like stopped her car because she just happened to live in the same neighborhood as my friend. And so we like followed her like exactly. And eventually she just stopped because she thought we were following, like made us go past.
well, but here's what's so funny. It's like, why do people think there's something that important in their life going on that they're getting followed like they're like
Yeah, like
in
they're
some
secret
sort of like
agents.
spy agency?
who-
like, no.
Everyone thinks we have time to be like, oh, my friend thinks you're cute, so we just followed you to your house.
Yeah,
or
we're just
something
going to follow
that.
you the whole
Right.
way.
Everyone thinks they're in a movie all the time.
That's true.
Well, Shakespeare said the world is a play and
Like I'm in the middle of a
Payas.
sports movie right now about the origins of a grand champion curling team. So
Oh, all right.
All the world's a stage. Is that what you're
all
saying?
the world's a
Did
stage.
I say that? I don't know what I
And
said.
us
It was weird, but I think that's what you meant.
All right. So how I would positive spin this?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Girlfriends.
She
in
met
your
somebody
car.
new.
Yeah, that's
So
what I
she-
was thinking too.
And she was able to meet a new guy that looks like her old guy. So if she gets tired of old guy, she's got a new guy that looks the same. Might even have the same penis for all we know.
yeah, they
Ooh,
might be
it could
doppelgangers.
doppelgangers.
Yeah, yeah. So she could just
Dongle gangers.
the switch could be real easy. It could be a real easy switch for her.
That's true. Yeah. Well, and if he's into it, then he already knows how crazy she is. You know, it's
Oh,
real
yeah.
truthful start to the relationship. I would
like
think.
you know she's already gonna just be like hopping in cars of strangers. So
Right.
like, you know.
She's really not
Yeah, she's-
fearful of much, apparently.
Right, yeah. And she puts that crazy out there in day one. So
I like it.
you don't have to like try to scrape through the surface to figure it out. You know, it's right there.
A new relationship is born.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, John. Thank you.
No problem.
Number 4. This one's kind of dark. Prepare yourselves. They told a family that the wrong person died. You know what I mean? So it was like, oh, your daughter's dead. And then it was actually a different person.
Well, positive side, your daughter is not dead.
Yeah, there you go.
But then you got to
Yeah.
tell another family that their daughter's dead.
Yeah.
We messed up, but your daughter's alive.
Right.
I like how you apologize.
High
Like,
fives all
oh,
around.
it wasn't Miss Venezuela. It was.
Yeah.
I mean, I think all of that is positive except for the other fam.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's-
now you have to tell.
Because here they are being told their child's alive. I guess people don't do that. They don't just be like, hey, your kid's alive.
Like the police just come check in every once in
I
a
do
while.
that. I
Like,
do
just
that.
want to let you know your son's not
I
dead.
actually do that all the time with like all my roommates. I call their parents. I call Pam all the time. I'm like, hey, Monica's alive. Just so you know, Pam.
She's like, I just talked to her.
and I'm like, too bad. I just want to let you know.
I mean, I think people should, let's give each other compliments. Why are we only talking about bad news? So yeah, let's call up your kid and be like, hey,
Hey,
Still
still
alive.
alive. Still alive. Still eating broccoli.
still going.
Broccoli.
I saw them put down some broccoli.
It was a thing at work with the kids. We would try to like tell the parents when they did something good, because most of the time you're talking to parents, it's just because they got in trouble. So if they did something good, especially the ones that kind of had behavior issues, you'd like go out of your way to be like, hey, today actually did a really good job during study time.
She didn't put gum in anyone's hair.
Right.
She really was.
did not piss her pants.
Yeah. Oh.
However, you're a terrible mom and you left her dirty underwear from last time in her bag.
So
still.
this really
Wow.
happened then. That clearly
Yeah,
really
this
happened.
is Ashley's real.
Do people pee their pants a lot?
The little ones do sometimes.
I mean-
It's usually, if they do it all the time, it's usually like a bad sign, like something's going on at home.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was 5, and there was a kid who sat next to me who would pee himself so that he would be sent home so he could be with his mother.
Mm.
Like he was like an early like Norman Bates.
I thought
kid
I
with
was
it.
a mama's boy. Damn, I never
Yeah.
did that.
Well,
Never did
they got
that.
wise to it, so they brought new pants and underwear. So he stepped it up and he shot himself,
shit
and
himself,
I never
yeah.
saw him again. So that's when they're like, okay, this kid is not suitable for
Right.
social life.
Something.
Yeah.
You don't want to be known as the shit kid.
Well, I mean,
No one wants to be the shit kid.
well, when I was 5, and all of us agreed that was a a crazy kid. But when you think about it now, you're like the dedication.
Right.
That kid's
That-
got motivation. He's got
like-
willpower.
Oh,
How
yeah.
come we're all calling in sick, pretending to be sick? Why don't you just pee your pants at work?
Yeah,
Just
or
getting
just
to work.
You're
You
like,
do
I
the
have
work.
to go home to my mom. I'm sorry.
yeah, or just straight
Sorry.
shit them. Be like, I tried to get there in time. Clearly, I'm sick. 'Cause
Right,
I
obviously, I just literally shit my
Yeah,
pants.
I should.
How that conversation, like I'm just playing that conversation with my old boss in my head, like, hey, I have to leave. She's like, why? I'm like, I shit my pants. I don't know what to tell
Literally
you.
shit my
And
pants.
the only extra clothes we have here are for 5-year-olds. It's not going to work.
Not gonna fit in those.
No.
Just
No.
not gonna work.
God, that'd be terrible. Anyway,
That was good. Did we positive spin it? I feel like we did.
Yeah, because
that
the
one
kid is
family
alive.
is still alive.
Yeah, the kid's alive.
Yeah.
And then
That's-
we decided it was a good idea to tell
Yeah.
families that their kids are still alive.
Yeah.
Now, I guess if you want a positive spin the other family,
Yeah.
you could be like, hey, every now and then we'll let you come visit our daughter. It's
Oh,
like, you
yeah.
have
We
your
still have a daughter.
You could be like, hey, your daughter's dead, but she was a bitch anyway. Am
Yeah.
I right?
You got-
That's how you're going to
Yeah.
One less mouth to
One
feed.
less-
You
Hey,
know?
you know what? I think I hear a family vacation brewing right now.
That's right.
Hey, they got some money.
How about you take Cindy this weekend, and then we'll take Cindy.
There you
She
go.
gets 2 families.
Yes, you could
Double
joint
Christmas.
custody. I think parents who are still together need some time off, you know?
And then maybe those parents can do like a swap thing, maybe because
Like with each other?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Put
sex
the-
stuff.
Like, put the keys in the bowl and let's go to town on each other.
What
if both of the dads-
bowl? There's only 2 sets of keys.
No, that's because some nights, no.
Sometimes you want to grab
Some
your own
nights you
keys.
grab your own keys and you're like, oh, I guess it's not happening tonight.
I guess.
Yeah.
You should be able to know which one are your
Right.
keys, even if you're not looking,
Dude.
You can
What
still-
if the dads were doppelgangers?
So, yeah, John,
yeah.
I get it. I've been doing the swinger party wrong this whole time. Okay,
All right,
I get it.
Yeah.
Because I just have one
just put-
fishbowl and my
keeps
set
going-
of keys.
He's like, this is how this works, right? It's a fun game. We all put our keys in here and then we take them back out.
And we take it back out because I was like, the fishes are going free.
Somehow you just always, I got myself again.
It's
and
a
everybody's like, oh no.
metaphor. It's a metaphor.
I'll be taking this copy of National Geographic and go into my room. Meow.
I feel like meow is the catchphrase of this episode. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it
that's
so
awesome.
much.
What's the word of the day? Not hook.
It's hook.
Meow.
It's meow.
Hook meow.
Hook
Anyways, okay, number 5. There's a guy that looked exactly like John Dillinger, and he had a mole the same place and a scar on his left wrist, which is so interesting that
So
they're.
it was
I wonder
him?
if he didn't, right?
Yeah.
But so he would. He never went to jail, but he got arrested 17 times, and then they would figure out that it wasn't him and let him go.
Yeah, so it sounds like John Dillinger was like pulling this game on a
Right.
bunch
He's
of
like,
dumbass
I got
cops.
this guy that looks like me. I put scars on him. He's good to go.
I
Yeah.
put scars on.
No, it was him each time. Is basically
Yeah, maybe
that's
the
what this
John
is.
Dillinger
Like,
that
he was just like, no,
Did get in
it's not
trouble.
me.
Not really him.
He's like, it's not me, guys.
It wasn't me.
Gosh, we've done this again. My name is Sean Fillinger. Gosh, this is so dumb.
Don Willinger. Yeah. All right, we got to do the quiz. That was good.
Oh, that was
Yeah. Sorry, we were at 45
It was
minutes.
really John
Oh.
Dillinger. Yeah,
That was really good.
we're fine.
The dumb internet quiz today.
All right.
We do one every day. Every day? Every episode.
What the
is-
fuck is this?
You make yourself a coffee and they tell you what Harry Potter character you are. Isn't that neat? How do you feel about Harry Potter?
Isn't that neat?
I know of it. I've seen all of the films once.
Well, then
but
you're going to know this quiz.
Yeah,
you're going to be great at this
that's
quiz.
more than I know.
I don't know if I'm really
You're
going to
gonna be
be
good at this
helpful.
quiz.
Literally, my sister
like-
would braid my hair, and I was watching the movies. Like I really didn't pay
Dude,
attention.
This hurts.
I just like coffee too. So.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
We got to pick a mug, and here are your choices. The first one is black like me. Every woman is a rebel.
It's the first one.
Bitch, please, I am a unicorn. There's a Lego mug. This coffee is making me awesome. Y'all motherfuckers need science, and it's got a Neil deGrasse Tyson on the front. That's actually a really awesome mug. I would totally want that mug. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so scared. And then a Halloween one from like Jack Skellington.
It's Jack Skellington's
Well,
head.
I mean, it's really a toss-up of black like me and
Y'all motherfuckers
you
need science.
motherfuckers need science. You know, like.
What do you think?
I'm gonna go with a unicorn one.
All right. Well, I'm going with black like me. I feel that's true.
Well, that means that
Truly, what I would pick.
That means that I'm going to go
first one.
with, I'm torn between the Lego and the Y'all Motherfuckers Need Science. I'm going to go with the Y'all Motherfuckers Need Science
That
one.
sounds like. I mean, it's a quality choice.
Yeah,
if I
I
didn't
think
have
you were
black like
excited
me,
about
Yeah.
I would have gone that route.
Which of these are you craving today? An espresso, a cappuccino, a latte, a caramel macchiato, an Irish coffee. That's just with booze in it, right?
I believe so.
A mocha,
Baileys.
an Americano, or a double? What do you feel? Do you drink coffee?
I do. I'm going with the caramel.
Dude, the caramel macchiato. That's a great choice. That was mine. I'm gonna
Mocha, that's my fave.
I think I'm gonna pick the latte since you went caramel macchiato.
Okay.
I am, and the next question is with milk, and here we have options for milk: regular milk, lactose free, 2%, 2% lactose free, soy milk, coconut milk, rice milk, or no milk. How do you feel about milk?
Let's drop that coconut milk in there.
Ooh.
I won't be fancy.
Pretty fancy.
You're a fancy man.
I feel like,
I'm going to go 2%. I'm just a 2% guy.
why is there no like skim milk? You know, I
think that's fat free.
Free.
Oh.
What? There's only lactose free.
Oh, that's dumb.
Oh, I don't know. Let's do like a fun soy milk. You know,
Next-
like a vanilla soy milk.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I got like a soy milk. Vanilla soy milk.
Yeah, like vanilla soy
With
milk.
or without sugar. And we have regular sugar, sweet and low, stevia, Splenda, or cane sugar, or no sugar.
Ooh, let's get that cane sugar.
Yeah. You know what's
Yeah.
crazy right now is the first time I took this quiz, you and I are
drinking
having a
a
lot of
mocha,
similar
though.
answers.
A lot of similar answers.
Yeah,
here. Ooh.
like I did the caramel macchiato, the cane sugar.
Yeah.
You and
Cane's
me.
way to go.
No sugar because I always get like a creamer in it, you know?
Oh yeah. It's a sweetened creamer.
Right. Or it's like mocha's already got
Yeah.
chocolate in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do regular sugar. Something extra. We got a shot of espresso, flavored syrup,
Ooh.
chocolate savings, like chocolate syrup, or chocolate shavings, whipped cream, vanilla, peppermint, or nothing.
Well, with what I'm making, I think only whipped cream is appropriate.
Whipped cream is appropriate.
That's,
Okay.
Well, of all those choices, anything else, I've fucked up my drink. It's like,
Everything else, people think I'm an
Just
asshole.
doing a graveyard coffee where you just put everything in there.
I want every flavor.
Dude, I had a woman at a cafe recently offer me a graveyard, and I was so tempted. I'm gonna go vanilla, by the way.
I'm going to go vanilla also. I didn't know people still did graveyards.
Yeah, this
Did
woman.
you call it a graveyard or did you call it a suicide?
Suicide is what we call it.
I called it a graveyard since I was a small boy.
We were at the
Both
suicide
ways you die,
crew.
but yeah.
Yeah. Well, we were children, and we probably really didn't understand suicide.
I think it's, well, because like in Washington we call it pop, but other people
I call it soda.
Soda.
Because Alaska,
Yeah.
I call it soda, like a
Right.
true champion of the cause.
I guess it'd
Fuck
be
pop.
inappropriate in Seattle.
What do you
calling
call
things
it?
Suicides.
What do you call it?
What?
Soda or pop? What do you say?
Oh, it's soda.
yeah, soda wins the day.
You want a cold pop?
No.
I don't even
No,
know
my,
why that is. I
got that
just-
My
caffeine
family in
gave me the jitter
Northeast
pop.
called it pop, though.
Okay.
Oh.
It's pop up there.
Maybe it's just a north
It might be.
It's a
thing.
north-south thing.
All right. Any treats to go with your coffee? We got a donut. We got this
Ooh.
like a cheese-looking Danish thing. I don't know. That's good. A cinnamon roll.
Let's get that cinnamon roll.
You want a cinnamon roll?
You're like,
Let's just-
stop right there.
There's a muffin. There's also a weird. What is
Oh, wait,
that?
what kind of muffin is it? Blueberry?
It's chocolate
It-
chip.
Oh,
Fuck
I
that
thought it
noise.
was
Let's
blueberry.
get that cinnamon roll.
All right, you could get cinnamon
I
roll.
want to go donut.
Very strong about my
Donuts
opinion.
and coffee. Didn't realize how good those were together until recently.
Well, why do
Yeah.
you think the police have been doing it for decades, apparently? To a
Right.
point where it's a stereotype.
I think I'm gonna go with. Is this bottom? What's this bottom left one? Is it a cookie? It looks like a croissant. Is it a croissant? That one right there.
It's more- I don't know.
that-
Maybe one of those hard like biscotti.
Yeah, it's like a
type of thing.
biscotti looking
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I'm gonna
not
go
exactly
for it.
sure.
I'm gonna
Oh.
get crazy.
You're like, I'm just going to eat
I'm
something
just
random.
Oh my gosh! I got Severus Snape.
What?
You might seem like the meanest, cruelest person in the world, but you have your sweet and sensitive side too, even though it's very well hidden. This did not nail me at all.
Oh,
The truth is that
don't
you,
act like you're not
the
sensitive.
truth is that you feed off those bitter moments in life, and at the same time, you make sense of it all with good memories and emo through and through.
That's amazing.
Who did you get, Monica?
I got Luna Lovegood.
Ooh, she's a great
I
character.
don't even
She's
know who that
quirky.
is.
She's weird.
Yeah.
She's fun.
She looks quirky. Okay.
She looks-
Says some would describe you as eccentric, but in reality, you are a misunderstood soul, very much ahead of your time. Oh, that's probably true. Your tastes are just as eclectic, but that just makes you even more interesting and mysterious person.
This is weird because John was very different answers than you, Monica, but he also got Luna Love.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do that love good, son. That computer knows
better
what's
way
up.
to end it than that. The quiz, I mean. We got more stuff.
Yeah.
Would you like to do charity next, or would you like to do the new segment?
We can do. Did you have one for the new segment, or you want me to read the other one that we didn't read?
Let's do the other one that we didn't read.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that first. because-
Okay. So we got this new segment, John,
Okay.
where we positive spin a listener's life.
So it's like an advice thing. They can send us in. Hey, this is
Mhm.
thing. What do you
Yeah.
tell me? Positive thing.
Yeah.
You know.
So we got to positive spin this.
We got positive spin this person.
Tell
I
them
got it.
yes.
I got
What's
it.
going
You
on?
got it?
This one slid in the Instagram DMs
It goes down in the DM.
and said they're having trouble sticking to a diet. Yes, and they want us to positive spin hating what you eat.
Hating what you
It's
eat.
from Caitlin.
This is
yes.
a hard one for me.
What do you mean positive
you've
spin
been-
that? You're enjoying food, which is one of the greatest things in life.
So it doesn't
you know?
matter if you don't like it.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm saying she's having trouble
I find this is what happened.
sticking to a diet because she doesn't like the food she's eating on the diet.
What's her name?
oh,
Caitlin.
I see what you're saying.
Caitlin. Hey, Caitlin. Hey, girl. Caitlin.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
Hey, just so you know, the more healthy stuff you eat, the more you start actually craving it. That's what happened to me.
Oh, that's a good point.
Like I started like wanting, like because I've been on this diet for a long time, and I like didn't like it at first, but now I really like want broccoli and cheese, and I want like steak, and I want that stuff all the time. You know,
Specific
I have
diet.
a great
Yeah.
diet.
Right, I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
It's
I
a
don't
really
know.
good diet. I also
My steak and
Sometimes when
potato.
you're on a diet, you just want to eat
also like
burgers.
90% dark chocolate. Started out very bitter, and now I love it. I love it so much.
So it's an acquired, then
Mhm.
it changes what you're in. Okay, that's
Yeah,
a
it's
good.
it's like beer. No one started liking beer.
Yeah,
Oh my
until
gosh,
you're
John, that's
hammered.
a brilliant point, John.
Yeah.
Oh, could have given you a Bud Light, dog.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want a
Oh.
Bud Light?
I mean,
I think
no,
what,
no,
what,
no,
do you want a road Bud Light?
I have a
That's
basketball
safe.
game later. I gotta.
Oh, there you go.
Oh. You get a throw down?
I
How
need
often
to.
do you dunk on some fools?
I try not to dunk on fools anymore. I'm an elderly man. No, seriously, like you don't want anybody underneath you when you're dunking at this age. I've jumped up really high recently. It was about like a year and a half ago, and this guy came underneath me, and I slammed hard on the hip. And it's not funny anymore when you hit the ground at this age because now people are concerned for
They're
you.
like, "Oh my God."
They're like, oh no, are you okay? Are you okay? Like before, you know, like in high school and you're in your 20s, they're like, get up, you're fine. But now
Right.
they're like, oh, take your time.
Stay down.
Take your time. The refs are doing like a long. This is our timeout. Our timeout.
Right. Everyone's like, I needed a break anyways. It's fine.
We have a stretcher. Do
That's
we have a
great.
stretcher for this man?
This game's over. We're just going to call it. One guy rolled his ankle.
Yeah, exactly. He stubbed his toe.
Oh,
We're through.
that's great. Have you ever been on a diet? Have you ever struggled with a diet?
I've never. Well, I guess I had diets when I was younger, just for like sports and whatnot.
Yeah.
you
Right.
know, but I guess since I saw immediate results because I was forced to run all the time, it just didn't bother me really. But
Right. You're like, this works.
yeah, exactly. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, this does seem to be working. Not the fact that I've been exercising for 5 hours each day.
Right,
You know,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
That can't be it. It's got to be the salad I ate.
Yeah. I do think because of the way I ate when I was younger, like we always kind of had healthy food. So that's what I prefer now,
Right.
you know.
It's
So
disgusting to me.
Oh,
I liked vegetables. Like that's my thing. I still really only like vegetables.
Mhm.
I don't love sweet stuff. But I had a really hard time because I was so active as a kid keeping weight. So the doctors were like, let her eat whatever she wants. Like she can have ice cream for dinner. She can they were trying to just like get weight on me any way they could. And that was harder for me because I didn't like to eat sugar than eating like
eat
normally.
some pastries.
Yeah.
I wanted to eat this broccoli.
When I stopped playing in college, I definitely gained weight because I was eating like crazy shit all the time.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, you can't just do that? Yeah, I'm not working out 7 hours a day.
Mhm.
Yeah. When the sports ended and the appetite was the same, I was like, my word.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's what I could blow up to? All right, let's regulate this out.
Okay, I get it now. Yeah. Okay, so you'll start to like.
Yeah, you'll try like the food that you don't. It just takes some time. Give it
Yeah.
some time, Caitlin.
Right.
Hey,
Check
girl.
back in if you need help.
Just
We'll like
gradual.
Michael pep talk. Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, girl, you're great. Never change.
Hey, girl, how's that broccoli going?
Hey,
And then,
girl,
and then
how's
maybe in the
them
beginning,
carrots?
like reward yourself with like a little something naughty.
Yeah, or like eventually the thing with
Little
me
cheat
is
day,
like
that's a good-
I waited for my cheat day. It made it so much better, so much better when it
Mm.
happened. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. So do that.
Yeah, give yourself a little reward.
Mm-hmm.
But the true reward is your health, you know.
Wow.
And we're
Wow.
done.
Yeah,
I'm gonna turn it off right now.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the charity?
Yep.
All right.
I think I should.
Let's talk
just
about
dedicate mine to the Humane
charity.
Society for today.
There you
Humane
go.
Society.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that
Adopt
down.
a cat, you guys.
Get out there.
If you want to hear those soulful sounds in your living room, adopt a cat. Well, maybe not that one. Maybe not that soulful sound. That was
The whole time. It's been a lovely, deep meow. But no, not that one.
More of a meow.
Meow. Meow. All right, Monica.
So dumb. Okay, this week I picked some suicide prevention charities because, 13 Reasons Why. I watched the whole thing. A lot of people have been talking about it. And they noticed in the month of April that the hotlines would average 8 calls a month, and they went up to 81. So it's people are, which I think is a good thing, people are reaching out instead of, I don't know. Anyways, so
yeah, the alternative is not
right.
It's not
American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, which is afsp.org, and then there's a suicide hotline. It's 1-800-273-TALK. Seems to be the popular one. There's also a crisis text line. It's just if you text 741-741, that's instead of calling, you can text, which maybe is easier for people. And there's also, I know we have some Canadian listeners, so I also picked up the Canadian Association for Suicide Prevention, which is suicideprevention.ca, and they have a list of all their hotlines and where. There's some for youth and some for trans people and some for each different.
That's
Should
really
you say it in
good.
French too for the French Canadians?
I'm sure they could. It's on their website.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. They'll figure it out. There you go.
They'll
Yes.
figure it out.
That was really good.
Okay.
All right. We got to go now.
We do. Okay. Yes.
But do you want to do one last meow before we go?
I do. Let me prepare myself.
Okay.
Meow.
Ooh, that was a really good one.
That was a saucy meow.
Yeah, it was. Well, I want to leave them with some love good.